All right, some dad jokes. What do you call an emo kid in Hawaii? What do you call an emo kid in Hawaii?
Emo kid in Hawaii.
I don't know.
Tropical depression.
Are emo kids coming back, or is there just teenagers always emo?
There's always emos.
All right.
There's always emos, yeah.
What do you call karate for amputees? What do you call karate for amputees?
Partial arts.
Partial arts. And finally, how do you know if a hippie has been in your house? How do you know if a hippie has been in your house?
Smells like patchouli.
Any guesses, Ted?
Is he still there?
He's still there.
Oh, good call, Mike. He's still there.
Greetings, guys. It's my 50th trip around the sun. Cheers to the champ that spit me out of her backside a half century ago. I'm here.
backside?
Well, it's not what it
He's
is.
a lawyer?
Arse. I'm here in Yelm with 80-degree weather. I was going to work in the garden, but not. It's too sweaty. So I settled for a cold beer and AC instead. So can I get Turtle Sex followed by Ted and Thrill doing the Dirty Germans talking about gardening? Love you guys and rock on. That from Darcy, maybe?
Yeah, once again, when it comes to gardening, it is all about that landscaping, but I'm very particular about that flower.
Yeah, it's goods, man. You can grow stuff. It's things with stalks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't mind a little mud hole.
Yeah, root vegetables.
Yeah.
You can play with my root vegetable anytime you want.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. It's that time of year. You can smell the charcoal. You can smell the wood. You can smell the pellets. What are we talking about? Barbecuing. Also, public service announcement. I say this every year. I shouldn't have to, and I think most of you don't care. But if you invite me over for a barbecue, it better be barbecue. You could just say, hey, we're having a cookout, right? Cookout. Grilling. Barbecue is low and slow. Cooking out is hot and fast.
Oh, man, all these people are not going to invite you now. Like, oh, damn, wait.
What a bummer.
I should let that
Get
go.
rid of the invite.
Invite Steve and myself. We'll go to your barbecue.
I should let it go. I just
You should,
can't.
but
I can't.
you won't. I know you won't. I know. You can be hung up on this forever.
Steaks, lobster on the grill. It's not barbecue.
F you.
This is very delicious, but we're having a cookout.
No, you need to tip someone's grill over. You need to send that
Basically,
message
no, you
home.
tell them you're grilling. They're not using a smoker. I mean, you can smoke on a grill, but it's
You can't. That's what I'm saying. If you cook anything with the flames touching it or getting near it, and it doesn't take 8 hours on low heat, that's not barbecue. I won't.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you won't. You just did.
I'm saying I won't let it go.
Oh, you won't let it go.
I'll have this conversation again next year around this time of year.
Next year. You can have this conversation within the
summer.
next 36 hours.
I'll be going off tonight.
I know.
But barbecue, all styles of barbecue are good. All right, before we get into this list of the best barbecues ranked by region, like generally, whatever the region is, it's very good. You'll enjoy it. I think barbecue is also one of those things that is gotten so popular that areas have gotten much better.
Sure.
Right? It used to be you had to be in the South, Texas, or Kansas City. But nowadays, especially you look at, I'll use like Jack's as an example. Jack's Barbecue up here.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's from Texas, right? He moved those smokers up from Texas. He sends up the wood, lets it adjust to our temperatures and stuff for a year before he even puts it in his smoker.
Speaking of Texas, did you read that article about Texas getting killed just
On the
based
price of brisket?
Yeah, just beef.
Yeah.
In general. I mean, like it's like
In Texas.
they're just barely breaking even on some legendary establishments.
Yeah, which is wild. I mean, look, everything's so expensive. I'm starting to worry if any restaurant's going to survive.
Also,
Okay.
one thing I'll say about barbecue, I think it's like family. You grew up with this in this area. So you're going to like what you like based on the region you grew up with. Not that you're not going to like other types of barbecue.
Right.
But when you think about home, you think about family, you think about being in the backyard, those are the barbecue. That style, whatever it is going to be the style that you appreciate the most.
Correct. Yeah, I'm with you.
weird,
Right?
'cause
There's always nostalgia attached to
Yeah.
food and smell.
Well, I got my dad's side of the family's Texas, and they are all about barbecue. Not grilling, Ted, straight up barbecue. I mean, that is
Right.
what they do, and it's super, super good. But they always referred to it as barbecue. All right. So my mom's side of the family is from Virginia, which leans into the Carolina style. But they
Right.
never called it barbecue because we only ever got pulled pork.
Okay.
So, but when I got older, I realized, like, oh, okay, that's the Carolina flavor, but they always just said pulled pork. And for whatever reason, I always liked it more there. And then I pieced together, oh, because it's Carolina barbecue. It's not just pulled pork. Where in Texas, it is any part of the cow that can be cooked.
In
is on the grill.
Hawaii, they don't call it barbecue either. They call it a luau.
Right.
You can get pulled
But it's a
pork there
barbecue.
too.
But
So-
they are, that is barbecuing, right?
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Low and slow.
That's
it's in
it.
the ground.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's as
Whole
barbecue
pig,
as it gets.
whole pig, that's barbecue.
That is. And that might be showing up. So first on these 7 distinctive reasons, they have Alabama on here.
Okay.
That's the white sauce.
Correct. That's basically, and that's what this says. Right? That's what Alabama is really known for, is that white sauce, right? It's a mayonnaise-based sauce. It's got a little bit of tang to it. Now, oftentimes, they're just serving it on grilled chicken that they've cooked, right? Or smoked chicken. So there's not a ton of variety with it with Alabama, but that Alabama sauce is good.
But it's more about the sauce than
Very
anything
unique.
else, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's just the they put it on chicken wings.
That's what I mean.
They
So
put
it's
it on
just-
ribs. They put it on anything they make. That's
right. So that's what I was going to say. Like, I haven't been to Alabama to have this, but I've been down in like the panhandle of Florida, the Redneck Riviera.
Same thing.
Right. So that's why I was like, I haven't been to Alabama, but
You've had it.
I've had it.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Now, next up, Thrill, this is, I think, what we kind of grew up on. North Carolina, but specifically Lexington style.
All right. What makes it Lexington style?
It's in the middle of the Piedmont. Lexington is like in between Charlotte, Raleigh, and
But I mean, as far as the flavor
Winston-Salem.
goes. Yeah.
So it's going to be some of the same sauce always associated with Carolina, right? Like tomato or ketchup based, tomato based with vinegar more.
Yeah.
But it is red. Basically, this is going to be your pulled or chopped pork shoulders
or butt.
Yeah.
Well, remember they're the same thing.
That's right.
It's a pork shoulder. It was called the Boston butt because the way they cured it.
Yeah.
So right. So it's the same thing. But Lexington style is kind of what we grew up on. So you're smoking those pork shoulders. It's going to be that vinegar kind of red sauce. But
They also do the southern cut ribs, which is they just cut that differently.
Yeah.
And cut it as like a big, thick, steak.
the other thing I like too is like that's style is always served with like corn fritters or hush puppies.
Yes.
You're going to like the slaw more, right? I mean, look, you talk about being nostalgic. Like when I grew up, we didn't go to a ton of barbecue places, but there was one guy on the side of the road. I could find him right now. He's probably gone.
Yeah.
But like we would go there maybe every couple months or something. But that was like the big deal. And I remember saying to my dad, like, why are we getting it from the guy on the side of the road? He's like, it's the best one. Like,
Almost
okay.
guaranteed. Now we get it because, food trucks, right? But yeah.
Yeah, back in the day, it was just a guy on the side of the road.
It wasn't even the business didn't have a name.
Yeah.
It just said like barbecue here. And
But he
that's
was right there on Route 1 in Laurel. All right, next up on the list, South Carolina style. Now, again, this has a lot to do with the sauce, right?
Right.
It's mostly going to be pork based, but you're going to have the Carolina Gold. That's a mustard based sauce. And I would make the argument it might be the best sauce as far as barbecue sauces go.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I really am.
That kind of also comes with the hash, which is basically like it's like a stew with onions, mustard, served over rice. So it's a very hearty dish. What was I going to say?
It is super good.
Our buddy Taryn Daly, I think it was a summer or two ago, she went to a wedding and the caterer had mustard style Carolina Gold sauce. She liked it so much, Brad had to go to like Costco and get one.
Yeah. It is that good, man.
Yeah.
And tastes way
you can get
different.
the sauce in any QFC, Safeway, whatever.
You can get it now, but yeah, I mean, when my dad lived down in Columbia, like it blew our mind. We had never had that style of barbecue. And it was
yeah.
And you first look at it, you're like, this is insane. But that is very good. And yeah, if you're down there, go to like Charleston, fun city to visit, whatever. But their barbecue scene is very good. So is their seafood scene. Number 4 on the list, these are 7 regions ranked of barbecue. Memphis. Again, Tennessee's going to be all pork. Memphis is really famous for their ribs. right? And generally you have dry ribs, which I prefer. I kind of want to taste your meat with a dry rub, but
Agreed.
the wet rib as well. Memphis to me is always kind of the outlier in barbecue regions. Like theirs is like, yeah, we're basically just known for ribs.
Okay. Fair enough.
And their sauce.
You know what? You're right. The sauce as well. Very good. And when we get to the number one spot, the guy that kind of invented that was from Tennessee.
All right.
Next on the list, you have North Carolina, Eastern style. So this is going to be more of your whole hog.
That's just a big ass pig.
Right. They put it on there. Also, again, if you go down to Charleston, there's a famous guy down there, and I think it's Rodney Scott. I want to say he won. What's the James Beard Award?
Okay. Damn, barbecue. All
And
right.
a guy from the New York Times liked him so much. He was operating outside of a old gas station, and that guy liked him so much. He was like, I'm going to start paying you to cater stuff. And that bankrolled him now. I think he has 2 or 3 restaurants.
Oh, damn.
But yeah,
Okay.
whole hog, and that's a completely different smoke and everything else. Like you have to do a little more research, but like those guys doing whole hog is impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2 on the list, you have Texas.
Beef.
Beef, right?
Oh, yeah.
Brisket, National Brisket Day. That's what Texas is known for, especially Central Texas barbecue.
They're not real big on sauce, right?
They have sauces, but they're generally, to me, a Texas sauce is going to be tomato based.
It will be tomato
It's a
based
little
for
bit
sure.
right. It's not as
Thick.
Right. It's a little bit thicker. Depends. But I do like Texas because they would never dare sauce your meat before you get it.
Okay.
And that's the difference. They will offer you the sauces, but hand to God, man, every time I eat barbecue there, typically it's homemade, but still, like I don't need sauce, man. I might want it because I like the taste of this particular sauce, but I never need the sauce to cover.
Is it
for
just
something
salt and
with the
pepper
meat.
on the rub?
Generally, brisket. I think the traditional way you would cook it is just salt and pepper.
Okay.
But there's a lot of different stuff that you do to it. You want to get that crust, but it's hard to cook.
You know what? Us professionals do salt, pepper, and garlic there, Ted.
SPG.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's a good call. Mike's doing it now. And Mike started with pork. Now he's moved up to brisket.
All right.
Darn straight.
And then I agree with this one. They say number 1 barbecue region, Kansas City. Now, Kansas City basically, I watched a barbecue show years ago, and they were just arguing Carolina versus Texas versus Kansas City. And the Kansas City guy just put it simply. He goes, look, they can argue, we do it all. And they're right.
That's the
they do
difference.
good
Yeah.
brisket. They'll do pulled pork. Kansas
Ribs.
City. Right, ribs. Kansas City also very famous for their sauce. Like I'm sure at some point in your life you've had KC Masterpiece. Like it originates from there. There's a few different ones.
Went to a barbecue place there. We saw the Ravens Chiefs 4, 5, 6 years ago, whatever, and went downtown to whatever the place is you're supposed to go. I can't remember the name. It was tremendous. I mean, it didn't matter what. We basically just ordered everything and had to put it on the table, and we devoured.
And there's some new restaurants down there. What is his name? Tuffy? Is it Tuffy Stone? He's won a bunch of competitions or whatever. Kansas City also still has like the biggest competition meet.
Yeah.
But he opened like a newfound one. I think it's like Q13 or Q32 or something. But people are calling it some of the best brisket you'll ever have in your life or whatever.
Damn, okay.
I also want to say, when you travel to these areas, like Michael will attest, like you did it, like sometimes barbecue is one of the few things where I'm like, it might seem like it's everybody goes there. It's a tourist trap. Still go.
Go.
People
Yeah,
make fun of
go.
Terry Black's in Austin. Terry Black's is some of the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. And people are like, well, everybody goes there. It's like,
There's a reason. Right.
Come on. There's a line.
You want to go to the restaurant that nobody goes
I
to?
wonder why.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't have to be that special and know that, I don't know, Miles over there only does 1 brisket a day and I got to line up 2 hours ahead of time. Like, the hell with it.
You got to order it a month in advance.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make it taste any better. It just makes you feel special.
Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. Coming up, we'll